I'm Heyzeus, and this is another trade-ups guide video. I've got 5 more profitable trade-ups that you can try. Now, a slight confession before I start, you may have been lured in by the AK-47 Empress on the thumbnail of the video, and I have to be upfront, there isn't one trade-up for this skin in this video, there's 2 instead, so we're going to have some fun. Also, quickly before I start, like all these guides I do, all the prices I show are buy order prices on the Steam market. That's how I recommend buying these skins. All the sales prices I show are after Steam tax, so I show the actual money you make, you don't have to deduct anything. And finally, prices are in US dollars and euros. So, since we've got 2 Empress trade-ups, we'll start and end with one. So our first trade-up is a trade-up for a minimal wear AK-47 Empress. We're using Spectrum 2 and Spectrum 1 skins, so 3 minimal wear CZ Auto Xiang Glues and 7 field tested either high rollers or llama cannons. All up, this should cost about $30 US or €26.70, and the average float needs to be below 0.15. As for what you can get, well, it's all about the AKs, so the See You Later and the Empress more or less balance each other out. You'll make a lot of money on the Empress, but you'll lose a lot on the P250, but the Spectrum skins sort of come through and save the day, so you will lose about $2 on the Neo Noir, but you'll make about $19 on the Bloodsport, and that is essentially where your profits are going to come from. So high risk, high reward, lots of excitement, lots of potential thrills and spills. And I have to do one now. This is going to be exciting. Hopefully I don't get a P250. You know what? That is a beautiful weapon in so many ways right now. Anyway, next trade up. So we're going for another AK with this trade up, and this time we're going for a Frontside Misty. Now, to do this, you'll need 3 minimal wear Negev lionfishes from the clutch case and 7 field tested MP7 special deliveries from the shadow case. And all up, this should cost you about $7.30 or €6.50 with buy orders, and the average float needs to be below 0.15. So, as you might expect, you'll make most of your money on the Frontside Misty. In fact, you'll more than double your money in the process. The rest of the time you're generally losing money, so you take some fairly steep losses on the Flux and the Big Iron, not enough to cancel out the Frontside Misty, but still quite a bit, and you'll make a little bit of money on the Cortex and lose a little bit on the other clutch case skins. But hey, it doesn't matter if you just get a Frontside Misty. See? Easy money. Our third trade-up is a pretty simple restricted wildfire trade-up, so you'll need 3 minimal wear skins, preferably Triumvates or Empires. I found they're the cheapest, and 7 field-tested skins, preferably Praetorians or Triumvates. I found they're the cheapest as well. With buy orders, that should come to about $4.45 or €4.75, and the average float needs to be below 0.15. In terms of what you can get, it's pretty straightforward. So you'll make about $3.50 on the Comic Dragon, you'll make about $1 on the Elite build, and you'll lose about $1.60 on the Hyper Beast. Now, I had some bad luck here, I got a Hyper Beast. Obviously a gutting blow at this point, so I don't know how I'm going to recover. Press F to pay your respects. Trade up number 4 is a good old fashioned Spectrum trade up using StatTrak restricted minimal wear skins, preferably the Seasons, the Emerald Poison Dart or the Crimson Tsunami. So you'll need 10 of them, and that should come to $20.50 or €17.50, and you need to keep the average float below 0.0823. Now, you can use a couple of factory new skins in this trade up to help reach that float. It's not necessary, you'll make more money if you don't, but if you want to save some time, don't worry about including 1 or 2 factory new skins, there's nothing wrong with that. And in terms of what you can get, there are some pretty good profits here. Now, you will lose a little bit of money on the Xiang Glue, which is unfortunate, but you can't do much about it, but you'll make a pretty decent buck on the Fever Dream or the Decimator. The Decimator is definitely the best option, but you'll still do pretty well out of the Fever Dream. So, I highly recommend this trade-up. Spectrum trade-ups in general are pretty good. And finally, we have one more AK-47 Empress trade-up. So, the basic difference between this one and the last one is this time we're going for factory new skins. So the quality of all the skins in the trade up have been knocked up one, so we're using factory new Xiang Glues and minimal wear Spectrum 2 skins. The total cost is now higher as a result, so the total cost is now $44 or €38.50, and the average float needs to be below 0.07. Now, with the factory new version, the Empress is way more profitable than the minimal wear version, so you'll make about $51.50 or €45.50 with the factory new Empress. You'll lose quite a bit with the See You Later, but compared to how much you make with the Empress, it's far less, and you'll make about $5 each on the Neo Noir or the Bloodsport, so they're not as good as the Empress, but you'll still make a decent buck from them. But in any case, I have some butt clenching to do right now, so here goes, hoping for the best. Fuck. Oh my god, the bait. Oh, I mean, I've still made money, but I thought for a moment that was an Empress. Oh, that would have been nice if I got an Empress. Oh, well, Bloodsports are good enough. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this video. If you want more profitable trade-ups, I recommend checking out TradeUpHero. It's a site that generates them using an algorithm. Link is in the description. And if you did enjoy this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.